One of the star pollinating plants for pollen and nectar is at Highash Farm is Sainfoin. It's a tall plant, member of the pea family, and a legume as well. So it fixes nitrogen from the atmosphere, and this time of the year it's in full flower and it's quite drought resistant. I'll hold one of the flowers close to the little camera lens so you can get a good look at it. Little pollen and nectar guides just at the top of the flower head itself, and absolutely covered in bumblebees. These are small female red-tailed bumblebees gathering the pollen and nectar from this particular plant. Now, years ago, some of the wildflowers growing in this field were a real problem for farmers, and this particular one, although it's stunningly beautiful, is now quite uncommon because agricultural herbicides really absolutely decimated the population. And it was a problem because the seeds that this plant is called corn cockle, the seeds that it produces, about the same size as cereal grains, and they're a little bit toxic, so you don't actually want them. So pale pink petals with a creamy white centre produces lots of seed, and it used to grow all over Norfolk in cereal crops all over the county. Lots of yellow rattle in here. This one's nearly ready to shed its seed, and I'll try and gather some of that later on in the season. And several plants with corn in their name. There's corn marigold a little bit further up in the field, that's bright yellow, and another must be a favourite, often grown in gardens but often used to be seen in arable fields. It's cornflower. There it is, absolutely beautiful, kind of Wedgwood blue, lots of it growing here, and every few seconds bees, one just landed on my finger looking at that. This one's a little bit paler, in full flower at the moment, and that will be producing seed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So there we are, just looking across at all the bumblebees here on the Sainfoin at the moment. Well, it's quite a drought resistant plant, Sainfoin, deep rooted, likes high pH soil, and it comes from the French, literally meaning wholesome hay. Love it. And so do the bees. Just look at these cornflowers growing next to the Sainfoin, and all the bees on there just moving about in this little breeze. There's one. Hundreds of them. The whole crop is seething with them. That's a village near Brook, by the way. And look at this cornflower. That is what you call a beautiful wildflower. They're greedy. 3 bees on one Sainfoin plant. Right, let's hop off to our final destination for this morning's wildflower hunt and see what else we can see across the farm. But just look at this view. That's a sight for sore eyes.